Now our next task is to create all these windows that you can see onto the external walls. So there are multiple windows, some are double door windows, some are single door windows. We are trying to create these windows now. Now we will start creating windows. So the first thing we'll do, we'll change the layers to Windows layer. Here you can see it. Now as you can see, there are multiple windows on the external walls and over here and over here. So windows are of two types. There are double door windows and single door windows. So I will try to create a single door window block first. So for that I will just activate my rectangle tool from over here, and I will click on a point to specify the first corner point, and I will specify the windows dimension. So let's keep it 72 inches by 8 inches. Here you can see. So this is my window size. So here you can see the lines are coming as a dashed line, and I want to keep the line as a solid line. So I will go on to the layer properties panel, and in this layer properties window I will go on to the windows layer, and as you can see for windows layer the line type is dashed. I will just double click on it, and then I will change this to continuous solid line. Then I will press OK. Here you can see for Windows layer I had updated the line type. Now I will close this layer properties manager. Here you can see the line type just got updated. So here is my window type. I will also activate my line tool, and I will create a separate line like this, just to make sure that it is looking like a window panel. Now I will convert this as a block. For that I will simply select it, and then I will go on to the block section. I will click on this create tool. Here you can see I will give it a name, window, and then I will click on the pick point. I will select one corner point as a pick point, and then I will block. You can see the objects is already got selected. If it is not selected, I can click on select objects, then I can select all my object, then I will press enter, and I will make sure that this convert to block option is activated, selected, and then I will press OK. So this window block just got created, and that we can verify by selecting the block and pressing Ctrl+1 onto my keyboard to open the properties panel, and here you can see this says this object is a block. I will close it now. I will delete this block, and here now I will try inserting those windows block into our floor plan. So the first window panel that you can see over here onto the center of this side into the kitchen area. So I will go on to the insert panel, and I will click on this windows block, and then I will bring my block and I will place onto the corner. Right now I want to put this window onto the midpoint of this kitchen area. So for that what I will do, again I will select my window, I will activate the move tool, and this time I will select the midpoint of this window, and then I will try to find the midpoint of my kitchen line. Here you can see kitchen area. So here is the midpoint, and it is automatically snapping because my object snap option is turned on. So I will click on it. So here you can see from this corner I had moved this window panel up to over here. Now what I can do now is I want to delete the lines or the wall section that is coming onto this area, or I can also keep these lines, there is not a problem. But to delete those lines, first I have to make sure that I am able to select those lines. So here you can see whenever I am moving my cursor, I am able to select only windows, not the wall lines. To send my windows to the bottom of these wall lines, I will simply move my cursor onto the modify section, as you can see, and here I will expand this tool option, and I will activate this option called send to back. I will activate this tool called send to back, and then I will click on my window, and then I will press enter. Here you can see window just got behind my walls line. Now I can activate the trim tool, and then I can simply trim down these lines. Here you can see like this. Then I will press enter, and here you can see I had just trimmed down this lines, the wall lines that was overlapping my window objects. Now I had to create few more windows, like for this closet area and for this bed area. So I will copy this same window and will paste it onto two different places. So for that I will simply select my window. Here you can see I will activate my copy tool. Then I will select the midpoint of my window as a pick point. Then I will specify the midpoint of this wall line as a place point. Here you can see it got placed. And since my copy tool is still active, I will again press on the other midpoint of this bed 1 area. Here you can see. So I am done with copying this window on two different places. Then I will press escape on my keyboard to come out of the tool. Now I will use that same command to send my windows behind the wall lines. So we'll go on to the modify section. We'll activate the tool called send to back. We'll select both the windows and we'll press enter. Here you can see now both the objects, both my window objects, both my window blocks are back to the wall. Now I will activate the trim tool. Then we'll trim down these lines that is overlapping my window lines. Here you can see. So this is how I had inserted three different windows onto three different locations, but they are same blocks. Now I will try to insert the two set of these windows onto this living area because it's a double door window. So I will simply go to insert panel again. Then I will drag this window block. I will click on this window block and I will place it somewhere over here. But this window must be in vertical orientation. Right now it is in horizontal orientation. So I will activate my rotate tool. We'll select the object, we'll press enter, we'll specify the point of rotation, and then we'll specify the angle 90 degree as angle of rotation, and we'll press enter. So I had just rotated that window by 90 degree. Now I will simply select that window that I had just placed, window block. I will click on the move tool, then we'll select this corner point as a move point, and we'll place this window onto the midpoint of this line. Here you can see. Now again I will select that window, I will copy it, and I will copy it from this point and from up to here. So here you can see we had made two window sets since it's a double door window over here. Now again the same thing, I will send them to back using the send to back tool. I will select the objects and will press enter. Now I will activate my trim tool and I will trim down all these lines that are overlapping to my windows. And will press enter, and here you can see on this area I had created a double door window. Now the only window that is left at this moment is this, that is onto the bed 2 area that you can see on the bottom wall. So I will simply copy this top window, I will click on it, I will activate the copy tool, I will select it, I will select the base point of copy as this midpoint, and then I will come on to the bottom and I will click on somewhere over here. So here you can see I had placed it in the wrong place. So I had to move it back onto the walls. So I will again select it. I will activate my move tool. I will move it from this point to this point, and it just got moved into the right position. Now I will activate the send to back tool from the modify panel and will click on the object and will press enter to send them back. Now I will again activate the trim tool, then will trim down all these walls and will press enter. So here you can see we had finished inserting all the windows that we had planned for our floor plan. As you can see, we had just finished all external walls, all doors and all windows.